Welcome to Friday's market wrap-up here at Wealth Creation Investing. Matthew Buckley, the Chief Investment Strategist here at WCI. And let's take a quick preview of what some of the heavies out there thought the non-farm payrolls number was going to be today. HSBC, $1.80. JP Morgan, 200. Barclays, 225. Look at Deutsche Bank. DB was calling for 275,000. Even UBS and Citigroup up there in the mid 250s. And survey said, let's take a look, 192,000. I mean, the consensus that I saw out there was right around 200, maybe 199,000. Big swing and a miss. Not a huge miss, but still, it's a miss, 192,000. And last month, was revised up from $1.75 to 197. So there goes the weather argument for the previous month with a revision to the upside. Very interesting that the unemployment rate stayed steady at 6.7%. All the heavies were calling for a drop to 6.6%. But this is very interesting as well. Look at average hourly earnings month over month. They imploded. Used to be 0.4%. Consensus was at least a little bit of a drop. Well, there's a hell of a drop right there. So the March non-farm payrolls number, swing and a miss. And here's an interesting metric from the report itself. Number of high-wage jobs added March, 2,000. So if you're wondering why March hourly wages fell, the number of high-wage jobs basically is non-existent. Okay, so where was the bulk of the job gains? Obviously in the lowest paying sectors, education and health, leisure, hospitality, temporary, and retail. So we're adding jobs at the lower end of the food chain. So this Obama jobless recovery keeps stumbling downrange. Very interesting to see how the market reacted. Initially, good news, right? In Bizarro market, good news is good news and bad news is good news. So now the market is digesting what happened. So we saw that bad news is good news. And now market's kind of realizing that, yeah, those actually were some bad numbers. So we're actually going to wallow around here. So the S&P is essentially flat from where it was yesterday because it's going to take some time to digest whether or not this does anything to the Fed. It's not going to change the Fed's taper on, taper off type of mindset, but it does impact their long-term strategic thinking of when they're going to raise interest rates. So we're going to wallow around here, and I'll bet you this 1890 line is going to be a battle line here. Very interesting jobs reports, but we have 3 weekly options trades that are looking to close. For max potential profit in Apple, Iron Condor, Chipotle, bear call spread, and then I sold a couple bear call spreads on the S&P 500, thinking what was going to happen with the jobs report actually would happen, and it did. Real quick, if you missed our webinar yesterday at 1 p.m. Eastern, we announced our joint ops alert service. Our full throttle alerts, which are run by Doug Robertson, our volatility arbitrage trader, and then the urgent alert service run by yours truly. First time we've done this, a joint ops where you get both of our trade alert services. This isn't live trading. This is our alert service, right? So I send out our 7-step proprietary trade plan, top to bottom from strategic mindset all the way to the exit. And if you want to, take a look on the next page after you purchase for an entire year for only $9.95. You can potentially get into our primary live trade brief, the one that I do every Tuesday morning at 0900 at a significant discount. So again, we're only taking 30 traders, and I didn't check with my ops folks yet this morning. If you come to this page, topgunoptions.com/alerts, and this is grayed out or it says closed or something like that, we obviously got our 30 traders. So great deal to get Doug Robertson and myself on board with your trading, especially in this volatile environment. Doug and I have completely different trading styles. He's more analytical, more of a ones and zeros and slide rule guy, and I'm more of a fundamental and technical guy using my strategic, operational, and tactical mindset. So again, if you get here and it's closed out, maybe you can join us next time. Other than that, go to topgunoptions.com/alerts, and it's going to be a very interesting week next week to see how the market digests the non-farm payrolls now that we are back officially in Bizarro market. Okay, I got to run, got to close some weekly options trades. So happy hunting, make sure you hedge, and I'll see you for Monday's market outlook here at Wealth Creation Investing.